Yo, what's up? This is Tim Savage with Tops on Campus. I'm chilling with the illustrious Mykraphone Mike. What up, Mike?
What up?
Yo, this is my man for real. He holds down Lexington hip-hop at its fullest. He's on Called Cunning Linguist, on Called QN5. He's that voice you hear at the Lexington Legends game. He's going to be on Bluegrass Conspiracy, the mixtape, on Backroads, the album. I think he's even going to come over later on and stain my deck. This boy does everything. So give the lowdown. Tell me who you are, what you're about, and what's happening right now with you.
Well, you said pretty much all of the Timbo, except for that deck. I don't do any staining. Might, tint some windows if you got something like that. But yeah, man, I hold it down. I'm basically just music in general, just a way to get it out to the people. DJ, MC, I'm a very sloppy graffiti writer, and you might see me attempt to break dance. Well, it's real ugly, but like he said, Cunning Linguist, No, Deacon, Natty, what up? QN5, it's Pac FM, Tone Deaf. I represent all those guys. I'm the tour DJ, one of many. It's a small circle of friends. I am the on-field announcer for the Lexington Legends. Props to Larry Glover and Brad, or whoever the new announcer is going to be, because I'm not the only voice. But you do see me out there on top of the dugout, yelling, acting crazy, getting the crowd pumped. We can't win every game. Let me think. That's about it. I like to rhyme in my free time, and catch me wherever, man. Just DJ a fat New Year's Eve party at the Radisson. Looks like that's going to be happening every year from now on. So if you don't see me till then, check that out.
So on the basic level, you're doing a supreme amount in hip-hop in Lexington and pretty much worldwide. Give somebody the insight of what it's like to be a DJ for somebody like the Cunning Linguist, traveling around the country and doing things big like that.
Awesome, man. It's really cool. It was a surprise. It was like a phone. You hear people say, I've been waiting for this phone call all my life, and it happened. Just my personality and where I go to, dig for records and stuff like that. I ran into No from Cunning Linguist, and their DJ left town to go to Detroit. Props to Sakari, because he holds it down. And they asked me, they was like, Mike, you want to go out on the East Coast with us? And at first I thought it was like a big setup. So, and I was like, yeah, cool, got off my normal job and went and did what I love. And after about 2 weeks of that, I didn't even really want to come back. And then I met a lot of cool people, saw about 15, 20 states that I probably never get an opportunity to see. It's all thanks to hip hop. And, make a little money doing it too. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't no shame in that game. I'm sure there's mad heads right now going, I would like to do something in hip-hop to pay my bills too. So, and on the level of hip-hop and relative to Lexington, Tops on Campus is making a real dope push into representing rock, hip-hop, anything they can in music, so that we're reaching out to campuses, high school, college, or whatever. It represents that, something you can really draw into. What do you think right now about where hip-hop is and where hip-hop is in Lexington?
Oh man, we on the cusp of something. Nappy Roots gave Kentucky a name. We just had to get by like everybody thinking we were country. And then I meet a new person every day who's an MC. And there's a lot of talented cats out there, QN5 and Cunning Linguist, they got the underground locked. And then Kinfolk is kind of pushing over into what people want to call mainstream or commercial rap. But I got news for you, it's underground. If you're not signed to a big label, getting paid, if your video's not on one of those other big stations, you are underground hip-hop, regardless of what you're talking about, backpacks or fat sacks, whatever. But like, man, as me, I look forward to seeing it. I'm just really happy to be a part of it. I support every local artist. I buy their CDs so I can have the opinion to tell them if I see them whether it's good or not. And most of the time, I'm surprised. So, I'm just happy to be a part of it. I think we got a lot of potential. Rock too. There's a lot of good acts, rock, and a couple other areas of music too. So, peace to Nate Effects is holding the house tip down. So, but yeah, Lexington's gonna blow.
Yo, definitely peace to Nate Effects. He's been doing this thing for a while, making it happen. And I think as being a DJ, and if you haven't seen him work, he does some of the dopest sets with music you're not even expecting to come out, bongo drums, and it's just crazy.
That is right.
Somebody out there is watching thinking, I'm a DJ and I'm the illest, or I'm a DJ and I want to be the illest. For somebody doing this thing, what do you give as just like some advice to be able to push out of your own scene and be able to move into a scene where you're doing it full time or doing it on the regular, you would say?
If you are a DJ, then you know what I'm talking about. You need to survive a train wreck and live to tell about it. Because until you've cleared the dance floor, and came back from that, you're not doing anything. Because like I used to think I was super duper ill in my bedroom until I got out here on the streets and tried to throw a couple extra scratches in there, and everybody decides that's the time to go to the bar. So that's really what's up, man. Just keep practicing, continue to gain knowledge about music, not just the music that you're trying to perform. You know, if you're a hip hop DJ, that's cool, but reach over into other branches, because eventually you're gonna hear everything rap has to offer. And if you haven't branched out into anything else, you didn't really learn anything. You just kind of kept up. You read the pages of the magazine. You didn't seek out any new information. So you'll catch me spinning, like Tim said, anything from classical to children's records. I threw in a Slim Good Body record, you know, props to Slim, keeping your body healthy. But like, I mean, anything. And I mean, you never really know where it's coming from. And you really got to pay attention to your craft. If you're at the Dame and it's an alternative show, you're spinning for a rock band, don't come out and play a bunch of hardcore rap. I mean, a little bit of it's cool, you know, but if you're opening for somebody like, I don't know, if you're opening for Nappy Roots, you know, keep it south, keep it stuff that the crowd is going to be able to relate to, because you're part of the whole package, and you never want to try to outshine. You want to try to outshine the headliner, but you don't ever want to step on any toes. So that's my advice.
And that's some real rap. I know a lot of times, as being an artist, you want to push, you want to throw things to the side, and that's some knowledge to live with right there. So in kind of a closing here, what I want to basically do is, you know I like to close everything off with B-board stands. That's the glue that holds it together. But give the shout outs. I mean, you've got a lot of people you work with, a lot of people you know. You can make sure you get everybody on there, because this is going to hit the worldwide Lexington area. And give those shout outs and tell them where to find you, so somebody can reach out and say, yo, I saw you on Thompson campus, Thompson Lex, what up?
I'm just going to borrow this. All right, check it out. Mykraphone Mike. You know, Mykraphone, that's Mykraphone. You'll never find anybody as real as me. No, I'm just playing. Now, Mykraphone, spelled sort of phonetically, 25@yahoo.com. Of course, mycrophonemike.ii.com. Of course, MySpace, you know, that's everybody's new best friend. Ain't nothing like publicity. So /Mykraphones at MYKRAPHONE. Shout outs, you know, got to give props to all my peoples. I mean, Pops Resale, the album, No, Deacon, Natty, it's Cunning Linguist, the whole QN5 fam, my man Session, Pac FM, Tone Deaf, Backroads, my homie Smalls holding it down, my man Josh, y'all don't even understand, Ridiculous Productions. The man has got crazy beats. You need to act like you know him now, because here in a couple months, he'll be selling beats and you'll be like, man, can I get a beat? And he's gonna be like, it's $5 grand. You're gonna be like, ah, hope I didn't just get you any tax trouble, homie, but nah. I mean, the legends, Alan Stein, Kevin Colt, all my people out there for giving me the opportunity to use my voice in a not so musical way, but it's still rapping, still performance, and I really enjoy doing it. You know, props to my man Tim here for taking Lexington hip-hop by the reins and running with it and giving us an avenue to voice our opinion and express ourselves. I mean, every single MC or artist I've ever shared the stage with, I mean, this whole thing started when KRS-One came to a little town called Lexington, Kentucky, and asked if they had any MCs. And after about 10 dudes got up there and were just trash, you know, he tried to say we was whack. So there's about 5 or 6 of us that represented it from that moment on. You know, hip-hop has been a very solid part of my life, where before that it was just more like a hobby. So, you know, props to everybody who's doing something positive in music. And I don't just mean, you know, it doesn't mean your lyrical content or whatnot, but as a DJ, as an MC, more so as just a fan of hip-hop music, you know, check for me, check for my peoples, believe that. I mean, this Backroad album is gonna be crazy. I'm scratching, I lay samples, and I'm rhyming on the album. My man Smalls and Don from Tony are just killing it. So check for that. Take notes is gonna be the name of the album. And Bluegrass Conspiracy, I did a song on there that's a tribute to the book with the same title. And I'm not gonna get into the details, because I don't want my name on no list where they trying to come and find me, but it's super duper ill, and like, if you read the book, you're gonna love it. But I'm saying, like, I tried to choose to be a storyteller, because there's more facade than just getting up there and spitting a hot 16 talking about your name and how ill your rhymes are. You can tell people how ill your rhymes are. Oh, props, my bad. Props to the wordsmiths for really setting it off, even though they're not really making music together anymore. DJ Juicebox, Trick Jones, Dick Blizzy, these dudes I've been knowing for like damn near 20 years now, and they are been holding it down in hip hop for a long time. Ill Subliminal, Mistreat, Hold from the Sun, 2 bands I used to manage. All of that has got me sitting in this chair right now overlooking beautiful downtown Lexington. So again, thanks to Tim, thanks to Tops and Lex, Tops on campus. We're doing good things. Peace.
So that was the longest shout out I've ever heard. Ever. So you know how we end this off. The B-boy stance is what anybody can do in hip hop, and it's always perfected. So we're just gonna end it off on our B-boy stance and tell them suckers so they know, like this.